Yeah, in 8 days.
Okay. And is it you just walk in, or do you have to schedule an appointment?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll understand when I get home. All right. So you got to study that some more.
Okay.
Do you have an idea of which ones you missed?
No.
Okay. So then you got to reread them.
Sorry, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. So then make sure you study this one for me.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I love you guys. Good night.
Yeah, I love you.
Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Jordan.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him, Ted.
They'll run the option. At the 45 on his way.
That's
He's
not
off
nice.
to the races. He's at the 10. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
It is nice to have a an athlete at quarterback like that can make things happen. He's just so fast. He takes away angles, still has the option whether he wants to pitch it, can still make you look stupid doing that or running the football like he did there.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don James. He would have loved to blitz this dude. So athletic from the linebacker position.
3rd and goal coming up here. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Looking for room, and he's not going to get there. The defense comes up with a huge stop. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Washington right back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The give on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Second down now as they're ready to go back. This guy can throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers.
And the defense is not fooled. That trick play blown up. Couldn't get the pass off, and they are fortunate the football didn't come loose. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man out for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Here's the handoff. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Now on the option. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Waddle. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Quickly complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll line up for a second down play. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mayfield. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Washington wants to go quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. On the return, it's Neighbors. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to
Hell yeah, boy.
You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return.
No way.
There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
Crazy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Washington right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. You've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively,
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, fuck you, nigga.